and today's topic is prepositions. But before we talk about prepositions, let us go back to the previous lesson and quickly revise what we talked about last time. If you remember, last time we talked about contextual vocabulary. The first word that we have seen last time, if you remember, was topography. We said topography is the arrangement or the placement of a land. And we gave examples by saying the topography of this mountain is amazing or beautiful or breathtaking. So we're saying the placement or the arrangement of the land. That is the meaning of topography that we have seen. The second word that we have seen was indigenous. Indigenous means, like we talked about last time, is a word that means people who are native to a place. Or in this case, it can mean animals and plants who are native to that place. So indigenous people, animals, and plants are peoples or plants and animals that are found specifically or originated from a certain area. That is what indigenous means. The other word that we have seen was settlers. Settlers, unlike indigenous, is what? The opposite of indigenous. So settlers are not people who are native, but they are people who move from their native lands to other places to live. They build homes, they build different structures, and they make their home in the place they have settled in. So they are that's what we call settlers, unlike indigenous people who are native. The fourth word that we have seen last time is extinction. Extinction means to almost be gone or lost forever. So this happens when a harm comes to the environment and animals and plants are almost being destroyed to a point where they are going away forever or they're dying out. So that is what extinction means. The other word that we have seen last time is greed. What does it mean, greed? Greed means having or wanting more than you already have. So you have everything that you need at the moment, but always craving more or wanting more money, more things is what? Is greed. That is what we call greed. You have everything you need, but if you keep wanting more, then that is greed. The other word that we have seen is threatened. Threatened means to what? To put in danger or to put at risk. So a person who is threatened is more likely in danger or at risk of maybe dying or maybe having a very bad terminal illness. But it could be anything threatening or harming the safety of a person. So that's what threatened is. The other word that we're going to see today is well-known. Well-known is the other word that we have seen actually last time. This means a person who is famous or who is known by a lot of people around the world. The last word that we're going to see is, or that we have seen last time, is large. So this one is the easy part, and you know this means big in amount. So we gave an example, if you remember last time, by saying I have a large family, or my family is large, by saying I have lots of brothers and sisters and cousins and aunts and uncles. So and that means large, very big. So these were all the words that we have seen last time. So now let's go on to today's lesson. So today's lesson is lesson 13, and it is prepositions. prepositions are words that we use to talk about, it could be place, it could be time, it could be movement, it could be anything. But we use them to show these things. They are words that we show to talk about time, place, movement, and so many. So let's see them today in detail. So the first idea of talking about preposition, or the first common way of using a preposition, is prepositions of time. Prepositions of time, or we could say prepositions of place. First, let's do time. So preposition of time are prepositions that show time, or that we use to show time. For example, the common prepositions of time are on, in, at, before, after, and the like. And we also have others, but these are the most common ones. For example, they were here before the game started. So, before is showing us what? Preposition of time. It is indicating time. Before, what happened? The game started. So that means the game has already started. So it's showing us time. Another example. I will arrive after my class ends. I will arrive after my class ends. Again, we are using after, the preposition after, to show what? Time, a specific time. Okay, so this is the first usage of preposition. The second usage is prepositions of place. Prepositions of place. These are prepositions that indicate place, or that show place. For example, or the common prepositions that show place are in, on, under, below, behind, between, next to, and so many. But these are the most common ones that we use. For example, the cat jumped on the bed. If you see here, we are showing what? Place. Where exactly the cat jumped on. So we're showing what? Preposition of place. You will find the shoes behind the door. Again, we are showing what? Behind, on, we are showing preposition of place. The first one was preposition of time, and now we're showing preposition of place. That is the second usage of preposition. The third usage of preposition is prepositions of movements and, or in this case, direction. So prepositions of movement of direction are prepositions that show movement and direction. For example, the common prepositions and prepositions of movement and direction are, for example, towards, to, into, out of, from. So these are the common prepositions of movements and direction that we use. There are so many prepositions, but these are the most common forms of prepositions of movement and direction that we use most of the time. So let's give an example. An example. They walked towards the building. They walk towards the building. So we're showing what? Preposition of movement. These people are what? Moving, and that's what we're showing here. So, and also, we're also showing not only movement, we're also showing what? Direction. What is that direction in this case? The building. Towards the building. Okay, another example. She ran out of the room. Again, this is showing both what? Movement and direction. It's showing that the direction that she's running out of from, and it's also showing her movement, running. So that we're showing both movement and direction in this case. Another one. We will be going into the classroom in 30 minutes. We'll be going into the classroom in 30 minutes. So we're showing what? Again, movement and direction, both. So we know where we are going to, the direction that we're headed to, and we're also showing a movement. So we're going to move and where we're going to move as well. So this is the third way of showing preposition. The other one is prepositions of cause and reason. Prepositions of cause and reason. This is to show our prepositions that explain why things happen. So these are prepositions that explain why a certain thing is happening. The common prepositions here are because of, due to, from, and for. And remember, there are many others as well. Let's give an example. Polar bears are leaving their homes because of the climate change. The polar bears are leaving their homes, the place they are living in. Why? Because of climate change. Because of climate change, it is making them to what? Leave. So we are giving what? We are giving reason here. We're giving cause, we're giving reason here. That is the preposition of cause and reason. We give or we tell why something happens. We explain why something happens. Another one. Due to the rain, the competition was canceled. Due to the rain, the competition was canceled. Let's say there is a certain competition going on at the moment, but rain started pouring. So if that is the case, what happens? We what? Canceled the competition. So due to, again, is what? Our preposition. So because of this, we are giving cause and reason why that certain competition is not happening. This gift is for you because you have won the race. So again, we are showing what? We are showing why this gift is for that person. We are telling why this gift is for the person because this person has what? Achieved something. So we are giving what? A reason and a cause again. She is late due to the bus. She's late due to the bus because the bus was late in this case and she is also late. We are giving another what? Cause and reason. Okay. The other form of preposition is prepositions of instrument and manner. Instrument and manner. These are prepositions that show how something is done or in what manner or with what instrument in this case. For example, the most common instruments or prepositions of instrument and manner are with, by, actually like, as, and not. Okay. Like, as. So these are the most common what? Prepositions of instrument and manner. For example, they sing or he sings like a famous singer. He sings like a famous singer or a professional singer. They built the home with great materials. Again, so we're showing with, when we're saying with, we're talking about what? Instruments used to build that specific home or that specific building. If there are engineers or constructors that use good quality material to build, then that is what? That is really great for the house because it could stand different weathers and it will last a lifetime. So with showing what? Preposition of instrument. And like showing preposition of what? Preposition of manner. We're talking about manner in this case. He sings like a famous singer or a professional singer. We're showing the manner of how something is done in this case. Another example. She traveled by bus. Again, we're showing a what? Preposition of instrument because she has used that certain vehicle to travel in. Okay, another example. He fixed the car with a screwdriver. Yes, he fixed the bike or the car with a screwdriver. So if that is the case, then again, we are showing what? A preposition of instrument. So these are the 5 ways that we could use prepositions to show place, to show time, to show movement, to show instruments and cause and reason. And there are so many kinds of prepositions out there, but we have shown you, or I have shown you a few of them today. So let us do a few exercises and how well you have gotten this lesson. Choose the correct form of preposition for the following exercises or following sentences. Okay. Number 1. He ran to the door. So you're going to choose in brackets. I will put the different forms of prepositions, and I want you to choose which one is the best. So you underline the one that you feel is the correct one. Is it a preposition of place, time, direction, number 2, we met at 2 p.m. Is it preposition of time, comma, is it preposition of direction, or cause? The dog is under the bed. Is it a preposition of place? Is it preposition of movement or cause? Number 4, she traveled by car. Is it preposition of instrument? is it preposition of movement? Or is it preposition of cause? Number 5, the meeting was canceled because of a storm. Is it time, preposition of time, cause or reason, or is it movement? 6, the delay was due to a technical issue. Again, is it preposition of cause, place, or time? She is as strong as her sister. Is it preposition of manner, place, or direction? Okay, so these are all the exercises I want you to look at. I will give you 3 minutes to complete this activity, and we'll come back to it and see how well you have done them, and we'll do corrections for them as well. Okay, I am sure you did a wonderful job of doing these exercises, activities. Let us look at them in detail and see where you need corrections and where you actually did really well. So the first one, he ran to the door. So is it a preposition of place, time, or direction? Which one do you think it is? You are correct. It is preposition of direction. It is showing us exactly where this person is running to. So it is showing us what? Direction. Number two, we met at 2 p.m. Is it time? Is it direction or cause? This one is time. It's showing us the time of when we are meeting. Okay, number three, the dog is under the bed. So is it place? Is it showing us preposition of movement? Or is it showing us preposition of cause? So in this case, it is what? Preposition of place because it is under. Okay, number four, she traveled by car. She traveled by car. Our preposition is by. So is it an instrument? Or is it preposition of movement? Is it showing? Or cause? In this case, it is showing what? The instrument in which she traveled on. So, instrument is the preposition that we are looking for. Number five, the meeting was canceled because of a storm. So, do you think it's showing us preposition of time, preposition of cause, or preposition of movement? In this case, it is showing us preposition of what? Cause. It is giving us reason. It is giving us cause why this happened. And number six, the delay was due to a technical issue. Is it giving us cause again, or place, or time? Still, it is giving us reason and cause. And finally, she is as strong as her sister. So is it telling us manner or indicating manner? Or is it giving us or a sense of place or telling us about a place? Or finally, is it also telling us the direction of a place? In this case, she is what? As strong as her sister. So it is telling us manner, the mannerism of how she is or who she is. So these are all about prepositions. They are really the most common thing that we find in English. We find them everywhere in a sentence, when we are writing, when we are speaking. So I hope you will use these prepositions that we have talked about so far in your everyday practice of English. And thank you all for being patient with us, and I hope I get to see you next time for another lesson, and have a good time. Goodbye.